Now it is time to take a look at one of our favorite creators again, Kimberly Rhodes. It is believed that her place is haunted for quite some time already. You can find the whole story on either her channel or my older scary TikTok videos. Before we get into the really scary stuff, today she wants to let us in on a mysterious event that just transpired while she was preparing dinner.
I was planning on making this macaroni and cheese here that I made, and I got a brick of cheese out of my refrigerator. I set it on the counter, and I got my scissors. I started opening the cheese. I turned around at the sink, got a knife, turned back around, and the cheese was gone. Just literally vanished. And we searched everywhere for this cheese. Everywhere. Can't find it still.
If a missed out dinner opportunity is not frightening enough for you, there was a really dark event taking place just a couple of nights after that, when Kimberly was hearing noises again with her roommate by her side.
I hear that, Joe. Dude, no way.
There's no way. Go! Oh my god! Here, we have to call the cops. Here,
Looks like something threw an object from up there towards Kimmy and her roommate. Apparently she didn't notice that little detail until her viewers made her aware of a hand that they saw. Take a closer look here. And her response?
So many of you guys have reached out to me about the video last night and that you could actually see the hand that threw the bunny, the stuffed bunny. Like, what is that? What is that? That is so messed up.
To this day, it remains unknown what had thrown the object, but since the place is believed to be haunted, who knows what it was? Let's see what happens in the future. This is an older clip that has been around for quite some time, and yet it remains as one of the creepiest clips ever from Asia. A little girl is having some dinner, while her mom is filming her on the side, and then all of a sudden, the little girl can see something, and at some point, her mom can too. Pretty startling stuff. Who might that be? Was it the spirit of an old man that was visiting here? Now let's check out another truly terrifying case that has been recorded by Mikaya Noel 98. And the following was documented in the house in which she lives with her family. Another hotspot for paranormal activity, it appears. Many members of her family have actually come across some pretty unusual events, as you will hear in a minute. Let's listen in to a little backstory to what had happened in her video.
So that's the dining room. I was walking into my parents' bedroom, right? Normal, okay? So obviously this is my sister, but when I was in here alone, I was walking out of the corner of my eye, I see something, so I turn and look, and it's a figure of a woman, and she's a little bit taller than Sophia, and it was just the top half of her, but she was like grayish white, and I could see completely through her, and all of a sudden she does this, and then she just takes off like a flash into my dad. This is my dad.
Hi.
He says to me. He walks over to the spot, the exact spot where I saw the thing. I didn't explain to him what happened. I just said, I saw something in the house and it was really creepy. He walks over to the exact spot where it's at, and this is what he does.
Micaiah, I said, is this what you've seen? Did it do this? And then take off real fast, but you could see through it. No, you could only see part of it without the head. And her eyes watered, and she's like, oh my gosh. And she says, how do you know? Because I said, I've seen it before too.
So if we believe the reports, it seems that the spirit of a lady is roaming several rooms of this old house. She has been seen at different times during the day by different people, just running into the wall. What could be the meaning of this? What appears to be following might be one of these encounters that Micaiah could capture with her phone.
Oh, I'm out of breath. That's a lot of stairs. Looks like during the day. So this is the upstairs. Whoop. That's where I was filming. I had it set up on top of, my camera was set up on top of the desk. And this was the view behind me.
And with that said, let's see the apparition. The hallway is so black that it is hard to make out at what exactly we are looking at here. But yes, a shadow seems to be running in the back. Is it the spirit of the lady? We can't be certain here. Micaiah stated that nobody but her and her dog were upstairs at the time. And why would anybody run in sheer darkness? What do you think? The following clip has been posted by a user called dstock95, and he starts the thread by saying, during a power outage in an isolated town I was living in for work, I took a video after noticing all the cars had stopped on the road. I couldn't even hear them running. When the internet came back, and a snap sent by a friend said, at least you weren't alone. But I was. I've had multiple paranormal experiences, but this is the only one I've caught that still makes people shiver. So what had happened?
Bruh. A movie.
People seem to see a figure sitting at the counter in front of the candle. Can you see it? The interesting part is, D-Stock responds with, there was actually no chairs there. There was an L-shaped countertop that I used for food prep. It looks to me as though someone is standing there and leaning on the counter. All I know is no one was in the house besides me, as I also have a video of me stubbing my toe on the way to the door. And in that video, nothing is there. What do you guys think? Is it a paranormal apparition? Or is it just a confusing effect caused by the candles? This clip was sent by Julia, and it has been featured by many websites in the last couple of days. Apparently, a hand can be seen waving from the inside of a coffin at a family funeral, and people are baffled. Now, what exactly is going on here? There seems to be an object From the inside of the coffin indeed. But is it a hand? Let's take a closer look at that. It definitely looks like a finger, but a whole hand? I'm not sure. But what else could that be? What's your idea? Guess it will remain a mystery. This clip from Japan. It was caught by a research team, and I know that many people say Japanese clips are mostly not real, but in this case the team stated that they were investigating a case about two twins that disappeared a long time ago, and they actually came across two girls in this wardrobe. Look at that. People or girls in that case? If this is real, I don't know why this girl would smile in such a way. It's a little bit unusual for sure. Now, in comparison, if this is really not a hoax, I don't know. While these friends were on a camping trip, the camera captured this odd shape lurking out of the trees. While of course this could also just be pareidoia, or just the wood itself, the driver stated that the face reminded him of his late uncle. Believe it or not, other people even say they see something standing next to the tree. Can you see it?